Hey everyone, it's Diana. Today, we're diving into a creepy crime story. Stick around for the chilling details. You might be familiar with instances of unsuccessful assassination plots where individuals narrowly evade death and later share their harrowing experiences. Greg Mulvihill stands as one such survivor of a deadly assassination attempt. Diane Lovejoy, his former spouse, collaborated with her firearms instructor to orchestrate his demise. Fortunately, he managed to escape with his life as the bullet narrowly missed his heart, ensuring his survival. On September 1, 2016, Jason Kovach dialed 911 to inform authorities that his acquaintance, Greg Mulvihill, had sustained gunshot wounds. Describing the situation to the Carlsbad police, Kovach conveyed the severity of Mulvihill's injuries, stating, "He's bleeding pretty bad." During the subsequent inquiry, Kovach asserted that he and Mulvihill had fallen victim to an assailant using a sniper at a trail located nearby. Diane Lovejoy, a woman convicted of trying to murder her former spouse, Greg Mulvihill, received a 26-year prison sentence at the age of 44. She was found guilty of the attempted murder and is currently serving her sentence at Chochilla's Women's Prison. Prior to gaining notoriety and making headlines for a failed assassination attempt on her ex-husband, Diane Lovejoy began her life as a child born in California in 1978. She holds American nationality and belongs to the Caucasian ethnicity. Lovejoy spent her upbringing in Mountain View, California, and successfully graduated from Mountain View High School. Following her high school education, Diane Lovejoy pursued higher studies and earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in Literature and Writing from the University of California, San Diego. Throughout her college years, Lovejoy excelled not only academically but also athletically, contributing to the school's collegiate swim team. Her academic achievements were notable, as she secured a place on the Provost's Honors List for 4 consecutive years, from 1991 to 1995. Moreover, she received the honor of being elected to the Phi Beta Kappa Academic Honor Society. After completing her education in 1995, Diane Lovejoy embarked on a diverse career path. Initially, she served as a marketing communications consultant. Subsequently, Lovejoy pursued a career as a technical writer, contributing her skills to companies like Websense and IBS Interpret. Additionally, she engaged in freelance writing and copywriting for a number of years. In a shift from her writing career, Lovejoy took a hiatus from October 2008 to July 2012, during which she directed her attention towards athletics. During this period, she dedicated her efforts to pursuits in sports, showcasing her versatility and commitment beyond her writing roles. Diane Lovejoy underwent a career transition during her break from writing, becoming certified as a personal trainer, strength coach, and triathlon coach. She applied her expertise to train numerous individuals and became a member of the Women's Global Triathlon Organization. In 2014, Lovejoy returned to the field of tech writing and secured a stable position as a senior technical writer for Salesforce, a prominent cloud-based software company headquartered in San Francisco. This role proved financially rewarding, with Lovejoy earning approximately $9,583 per month. In addition to her professional pursuits, Diane Lovejoy was an active participant in triathlons, showcasing her dedication to a healthy and active lifestyle. Furthermore, she expanded her presence as a content creator by establishing herself as a YouTuber. On her channel, Lovejoy shared videos featuring quick and healthy ready-to-eat meals, contributing to the online community with her insights on convenient and nutritious food options. Diane Lovejoy and Greg Mulvihill exchanged vows in a private wedding ceremony in 2007. Their paths initially crossed in 2005 when Greg, who frequently visited California for tech-related work, connected with Diane Lovejoy through a dating site. This online introduction ultimately led to their union in marriage. Greg and Diana found an immediate connection, bonding over their shared professional interests in the field of technology and a mutual love for outdoor activities. This strong connection led them to make the decision to get married after just 2 years of knowing each other. Initially, like any newlywed couple, they enjoyed a happy life together, even purchasing a beautiful house in Carlsbad. However, as time passed, their relationship took a difficult turn due to the emotional strain caused by Diana's experience of 8 miscarriages. This challenging situation put a significant strain on their marriage, leading to increased difficulties and tensions between them. In an attempt to salvage their marriage, Greg and Diana explored various avenues, including marriage counseling and individual therapy. Initially, these efforts proved somewhat successful in addressing their issues. Despite facing 8 miscarriages, the couple was eventually blessed with a child. However, by the time this joyous event occurred, the strain on their relationship had become too great, and their marriage had already reached its conclusion. Following the birth of their son, Diana and Greg experienced a period of happiness. However, their lives took a turn for the worse in 2014 when Greg Mulvihill lost his job. This led to a role reversal in their household dynamics, with Diana taking on the responsibility of being the primary breadwinner, while Greg became the primary caregiver for their son. The challenges of this new arrangement, combined with financial stress, likely took a toll on Diana. By mid-2014, she began to complain of health issues, including fibromyalgia, and expressed concerns about their son's health as well. These difficulties added further strain to an already stressed family situation. The situation took a drastic turn in July 2014, when Diana Lovejoy changed her narrative. She accused her husband, Greg Mulvihill, of sexually assaulting both her and their son, leading her to obtain a restraining order against him. This grave accusation marked the end of their marriage, prompting them to initiate divorce proceedings. Initially, Mulvihill faced restrictions in seeing his son due to the accusations made by Lovejoy. However, as investigations unfolded, these allegations were ultimately found to be false. Over time, Mulvihill gained the right to supervised visits with his son, progressing eventually to unsupervised visits. The divorce proceedings between Greg and Diana extended over a period of 2 years. Beyond financial considerations, a significant point of contention was the custody of their only child. Greg expressed a willingness to share custody, while Diana insisted on having sole custody of their son. By June 2016, after 2 years of legal battles, they reached a settlement. The agreement stipulated joint custody of their son. Additionally, Diana, now Greg's ex-wife, was obligated to pay him $120,000 as his share of the house they had purchased in Carlsbad. Unsatisfied with the court's decision and the overall outcome of the divorce, Diana took matters into her own hands, seeking a way to remove her husband from the picture. In pursuit of this plan, she found an ally in a firearm trainer and former Marine named Welton McDavid. Their acquaintance dates back to 2015, when McDavid instructed Diana on firearm use. Over time, their relationship evolved, and by late 2015, they engaged in an affair. During this period, Diana confided in McDavid about her frustrations with the divorce process. When the outcome of the divorce did not please Diana, she began scheming a plan to murder her ex-husband. She shared the idea with McDavid, who agreed. The plan was that the former Marine would lure out Greg to a secluded area and kill him. For the price of his services, Diana promised to pay him $2,000. They implemented their plan on the 1st of September, 2016. McDavid, using a burner phone, called Greg and tried to lure him out by telling him that he has incriminating evidence against him. Dissatisfied with the divorce settlement, Diana hatched a plan to murder her ex-husband, which she discussed with Welton McDavid, who willingly agreed to participate. The scheme involved the former Marine luring Greg to a secluded location and carrying out the act. In exchange for his services, Diana promised McDavid a payment of $2,000. Around 10:30 p.m. on September 1st, 2016, Greg Mulvihill received a mysterious call. The male voice on the other end informed him that, amidst the ongoing custody dispute over his infant son, Cale, there was incriminating evidence against him. The caller revealed that this evidence would be affixed to a utility pole along a dirt path off Avenida Soledad in Carlsbad, California. In a determined effort to uncover the truth, Mulvihill armed himself with a flashlight and his son's mini baseball bat. Seeking support, he asked a neighbor to accompany him, and together they ventured to the desolate trail. Upon arrival, they detected a rustle in the bushes, caught sight of a gun barrel, and then experienced the sudden flash of gunfire. At 47 years old, Mulvihill found himself shot and bleeding after the gunfire. Quick to respond, his friend Jason promptly called for an ambulance. Fortunately, Mulvihill survived the attack as the bullet had narrowly missed his heart. Following the unsuccessful attempt on Greg's life, the investigation commenced. Once the police learned about the recent divorce between Greg and his ex-wife Diana, early suspicions naturally fell on Diana and her boyfriend, McDavid. Both individuals, however, denied any involvement. During the course of the investigation, law enforcement uncovered crucial evidence. CCTV footage revealed Diana purchasing the burner phone that McDavid used to lure Greg. Additionally, rifles believed to have been used in the plot were discovered at McDavid's residence. Subsequently, the police pressed charges against both individuals for conspiracy to commit murder and attempted murder. During the first trial, which spanned 2 weeks, both Diana and McDavid maintained their innocence. Diana asserted that she was incapable of such actions, accusing the prosecutors of lying. McDavid, on the other hand, boldly claimed that if he genuinely intended to kill Greg, he would have succeeded given his 2 years of service as a Marine and sniper training. However, a significant turning point in the court occurred when Diana Lovejoy's aunt, Diana Clark, testified about a disturbing inquiry Lovejoy had made. Lovejoy had asked her aunt if she knew anyone capable of intimidating or harming Greg. This revelation, highlighted by a juror as a crucial point, contributed to the mounting evidence against them. Despite their statements, the weight of the hard evidence led to the conviction of both individuals in 2017. Following a thorough examination of the evidence and testimony, the court found Diana Lovejoy and McDavid guilty. Diana received a 26-year prison sentence, while McDavid was sentenced to 56 years behind bars. Upon hearing the verdict in sentencing, Diana Lovejoy's emotional response was intense. She cried and fainted in the courtroom. In response, Judge Sim von Kalinowski promptly ordered everyone to be escorted out of the court so that Diana could receive immediate medical attention. The gravity of the situation and the impact of the court's decision were evident in the emotional aftermath of the trial. As of now, Diana Lovejoy, 48 years old, is serving her sentence at Chowchilla Women's Prison in California. She is slated to be eligible for parole in 2036. Meanwhile, her accomplice, McDavid, is incarcerated at the California Institution for Men in Chino. In 2020, both individuals filed an appeal against their sentences. Diana's sentence was upheld, but the trial court was instructed to review McDavid's sentence. There is a possibility that his sentence may have been reduced as a result of the revaluation. The outcome of the appeal process can influence the duration of McDavid's imprisonment. The shocking story garnered widespread attention in American history, becoming the subject of numerous podcasts. Despite the interest, Diana declined requests for interviews. However, her former lover, McDavid, chose to participate in an interview. During this conversation, he revealed that he was married at the time of his affair with Diana. Expressing regret, he acknowledged the pain caused by cheating on his wife and mentioned that, if given the chance, he would undo everything. In the aftermath of the incident, Greg chose to maintain a low profile. Despite having the right to read a victim impact statement in court, he declined to do so. Thanks for joining today's crime journey. I'm Diana, your guide in the shadows. Subscribe, hit the bell, and let's keep exploring mysteries together. Stay curious, stay alert, and see you next time. Take care.